16-year-old Amara lived in a tiny mud house with her mother and 2 brothers. Her father had died years ago, leaving them in deep poverty. Every morning, Amara fetched water, cleaned, and sold firewood at the market to feed her family. Despite her hard work, her mother treated her with disgust, shouting that she was useless and curse. Amara often cried, alone behind the hut, wondering why her mother hated her so much. Things got worse when her mother borrowed money from a local moneylender, Chief Okoro, an old rich and feared man in the village. When she couldn't pay back, he came with guards and gave her an offer. "I will forgive your debt if you give me your daughter as my wife." Her mother froze. Amara was terrified when she overheard it. That night her mother whispered to her, "You will marry Chief Okoro tomorrow. He will make us rich." Amara cried all night, begging not to go. The next morning before the sun rose, her mother forced her into a red wrapper and white beads. Villagers gathered as drums played for the shameful marriage. Amara stood beside Chief Okoro, who was old enough to be her grandfather. Tears rolled down her face as her mother smiled, counting the money he threw at her feet. Her brothers danced. No one cared about her pain. That night, Amara was taken to Chief Okoro's mansion, her new prison. Chief Okoro's mansion was large, but filled with darkness. The air was heavy, the servants quiet and scared. At night, Amara heard strange whispers and footsteps in the corridors. One night, she saw a shadow pass by her window, tall and cold. The next day, a maid whispered, "The chief's first wife died mysteriously. Be careful, child." Amara's heart raced. She began to fear not just the man, but the house itself. Amara silently prayed, "God." The next night, she saw the same woman again. Not in a dream, but standing by her bed. It was Chief's first wife, her ghostly eyes glowing blue. "He killed me," the ghost said softly. "And he will kill you too if you don't escape." Amara begged her to help. The spirit guided her to a secret box under Chief's bed, filled with charms, bones, and photographs of women. Fear consumed her. She realized Chief was using dark powers to control his wives. Amara pretended to be obedient during the day, but at night she searched the mansion for a way out. The ghost bride helped her, whispering paths and warnings. One night she found a hidden door leading to the backyard, but guards were stationed there, the ghost told her. "Only during the full moon will the magic weaken. Then you can run." Amara marked her calendar and waited. Chief Okoro began suspecting her. He forbade her from leaving her room and forced her to eat strange herbs. Amara got weaker every day. Her mother came to visit, wearing fine clothes and gold jewelry bought from Chief's money. Amara cried, "Mama, please take me away from here." Her mother hissed, "Stop being ungrateful. You brought us wealth." That night, Amara realized she had been sold, not loved. The full moon came. The ghost bride appeared again. "Tonight is your only chance," she said. Amara quietly took a small bag and tiptoed out. The guards were asleep. The ghost had cast a spell on them. As she reached the gate, she heard Chief's angry voice shouting her name. She ran into the dark forest, barefoot, branches cutting her skin. Behind her, dogs barked and torches flickered. She kept running until she collapsed by the riverbank. At dawn, a young man named Chike, a fisherman, found her unconscious and bleeding. When she woke up, she was terrified but grateful. He took her to his mother's hut and nursed her back to health. Chike's mother, Mama Ik, was kind and gentle, the opposite of her own mother. For the first time, Amara felt love. But she feared Chief would find her. The next day, Amara went straight to the district commissioner with proof of Chief Ease's crimes, including illegal marriages and trafficking of young girls. He was arrested. The whole village was shaken. For the first time, the government recognized Amara's school officially as the River of Hope Foundation. Amara's mother came to her weeping. "I was wrong, my daughter. You are a blessing." This time her tears were real. Amara hugged her tightly, saying, "We all make mistakes. Mama, what matters is change." Her mother began volunteering at the school, cooking for the children every morning. A year later, the village held its first ever Festival of Freedom for girls. Amara was honored as Daughter of the Land, Ngozi. now 14, read a poem she wrote for her. You taught me to stand tall, to dream when they said fall. You are my light, my teacher, my all. The crowd cheered. Even the elders smiled with pride. News of Amara's work reached other villages. People came from far and wide to learn from her. She began training women leaders to continue her mission. The school grew into a girls' rescue center with dormitories, books, and hope. One night, Amara dreamed of a little girl standing by the river, herself at 16, wearing the same red wrapper from her wedding day. The ghost bride appeared beside her and said, "You have broken the curse. Now the river flows with freedom." Amara woke up in tears of joy. A sudden fire broke out in the village. Many huts burned, including Amara's classroom. She was heartbroken but unshaken. "We can rebuild," she told the crying girls. Villagers came together, even those who once hated her. Within weeks, a new brick classroom stood, bigger and stronger. The government invited Amara to the capital to receive the National Courage Medal for her fight against child marriage. She stood on stage, looking proud yet humble. "I am not a hero," she said. "Every girl who dares to dream is a hero." The crowd erupted in applause. Back home, Amara watched girls running, laughing freely. Her husband Chike built a new home for them near the river, where they once met. Her mother smiled while feeding Kamsi, who was now a lively 5-year-old. The once dark village now had light, laughter, and learning. Years later, when Amara's daughter grew up, she reopened her mother's journal, the story of a girl sold for money who became a savior for many. The final line read, "My name is Amara. I was once a victim, but now I am a voice. No amount of money can buy a girl's destiny." As Kamsi closed the book, she looked to the sky, smiling. For her mother's courage had changed not just their lives, but generations to come.